Welcome to Godslayer Arena. This is my character, this is our spell, and it's a toad. It spins around with a sword, isn't that cool? So yeah, we're checking out the game out together today, and that means we want to obviously understand how the game works. And for a simple overview, the game automatically plays. So what you do is, you decide what abilities you want to have, and you make all of the choices. But if you made the wrong choices, then that was just it. Now we've just entered the first shop, and we will always get a refresh here, as you can see over there, or we just trade up buy something. Down here is our war toad. As you can see, it's actually a toad, and it also has traits, as you know from games like Potato, right? So if you have a certain amount of weapons, you get bonuses. This is all about our character, our attack damage, our lives, how much health we have regenerated, how many attacks we have evaded, how many hexes, I think those are like curses, we have deflected. And all in all, it may look a little bit spooky because you have so many things shown to you, but the moment you get used to them, it's relatively understandable. Minions spawned by summoner spells deal more damage. That is a perfect support, isn't it? Yeah, I think I will do that. Let's get that. So every time we level up, we get a new slot. Maybe not every level up, but at least the few early ones, because I've played the game for a little bit to understand it. Use the remaining shop refreshes to start the fight. I don't want to. Okay, really? So can I get money back? Wait, we still had money. Okay, so even though we have this weapon over here, we can't use it because we already have it. But the moment we have 3 of them, we can combine them. And as far as I figured out, if you sell one of your weapons, you do not get money back. Very important, because otherwise you just waste them, right? And there we go. As you can see, over here is our entire damage that we have dealt. Now the summon staff is kind of more for supportive weapon, I think, right? I don't think anyone will complain that they can't read the text in the game because it's so big. Look at this. Just a little bit annoying when I want to talk about it in a fight, but I guess in a fight you don't want to read it either way. Now, one thing I should explain, yeah, experience, I already know all of that. Spell power is, by the way, just a multiplier to our spell damage. But over here you can see mana cost. This is spell power, 100% damage, it's that simple. But mana cost is regenerated by our mana orb. So the starting value of the mana orb is only 2, but per spell that we have, it's +3, so it reads an 8. So it needs to tick 4 times on this to fulfill it, and then 4 times on this to fulfill this one as well. And it always goes from the first to the next, back to the start. Now I would like to look for a summon, and the game will highlight that for us if we see one. Isn't it a summon? Oh, that's a shapeshift. Now what happens if after you deflect 20 hexes, grant all area spells 15 spell power and 15% increased area of effect? Oh my god, that sounds amazing. I mean, oh, but it's a 2-star. I have to take that, right? There's no way I'll not take that. I don't think it works on a single spell that I have. But if we find more 2-stars, especially area spells, then we'll definitely take them. And this one also divides kind of well through our 11 that we get now, because it has to trigger 3 times there. This one is a nasty one because we have to trigger 3 times, but we waste a lot of it. Okay. I mean, so far so good. Doesn't this game kind of look amazing? The graphics in it? Like, if you had to guide your character on your own, I think it could be a little bit complicated, but just being able to watch this and the game plays itself allows the game to have a graphic that is a little bit harder to identify. And only one enemy left, never mind, he just died somewhere. Items can be found. Okay, so yeah, now we have items. This is how far I've played. Gain 75 health and evasion, gain additional shop refresh at the start of each fight. The first shop refresh each fight offers only tier 2 spells. What? Okay, so these are different. This is one I already know. Whenever a spell levels up, gain an iron level copy of the same spell. Kind of really good, right? Wait, that's actually really good. But this one is already a tier 2. Yeah, so here's our equipment that you can see over here. And does this mean gain 2 additional shop refreshes, but we have to use up all of them? So let's go for experience instead. That is a level 3. I'm sorry, what? Did you just... So wait, is it... No, but it's a tier 3. Shapeshift into a werewolf while shifted, gain 80 attack speed and transform attack spells to the right into howl. I don't know what that means, but I really want to have that. Now I understand it. So these are not a higher level, but they are just a higher tier. Okay, you know what? I mean, I really want to have that. So we transform all of these spells. I think I had to reroll, right? Yeah, and now we can buy something again. The bear form Oh, but look at this. I don't think we are supposed to have multiple shapeshifts, right? I guess it wouldn't make sense to really do that. Yeah, we could go for Empower. While Empower basic attacks grant you 1 hex deflection score. 1 evade. Wait, but that's perfect because we attack so fast, right? Transform attack spells to the right into Howl. But you're not an attack spell. You're like a casty spell. Okay, good. I like that. Now we kind of don't need that anymore because we don't have minions. I don't think, like, if I sell them, I don't think anything happens. So for now, we'll just keep them. Let's continue. I want to see the werewolf. I'm the werewolf. Look at this. Is he fast? Oh yeah, I would say he's really fast. What is better, to first cast this one or to first cast the werewolf? That kind of depends on just who lasts longer, but I have a feeling our werewolf is insane. Like, look at my HP. It keeps going up. 1770. But that is such a cool ability. I hate that I can't really hover over it. I wished in a fight they would be smaller, but in the shop they go back to the size. But yeah, that's amazing. And look at my attack spells over here. Gain 25 hex deflection for 6 seconds and stun nearby enemies. This is a perfect order. And does that mean I don't even have to change something about them? You know that I don't have to level them up? Enemy attacks can be evaded depending on your evasion score. The higher your evasion, there's no limit on how much score you can reach. Hexes are created by your enemies that deal large bursts of damage, so it's kind of like a curse but exploding. These hexes can be deflected by your hero. Okay, the chance of deflecting, okay, it's just the score that we have down there. The arena awaits you at the end of each zone. No clue what a zone is. Enemies will rapidly spawn in deadly waves, so make sure you're prepared for a tougher fight. Almost sounds like endless, right? So 3 additional refreshes. Does this mean I can buy every single time? Because that's one thing I haven't figured out. You're also a summoner. I don't really care. I don't want to consume a corpse. Regenerate health but deal less damage. Okay, so for now I will click this one. Now we refresh. Yeah, okay, so we have all of these. Oh my god. Permanently gain Martial 1. Active. Teleport to the enemy with the highest health and deal insane damage. If the enemy is an elite, gain a shield as well. Okay, sure. I mean, I'm gonna instantly take that. Eye of the Summoner. I'll also pick that up. Is there any reason for me to not just pick up anything? Yeah, I guess I'll just go for the Harvest, because for some fights this may be good. Battle Cry, amazing. Basic attacks grant this spell 2 mana. Autocast the closest buff spell at 40% spell power. This is the buff spell. For 5 seconds. Wait, that's insane. Okay, hold on. We have to change a lot about our build, but we have one more reroll. Autocast at 40% spell power after every 3 charges generated. Active, launch 3 golden missiles that deal 20 damage. Missiles revolve around you and return after delay. Kind of sounds good, right? Now, the only problem is, how exactly do I do this? Link to the closest defensive spell and mana block it. Autocast a linked spell with 85% spell power. Gain a shield equal to its mana cost. So currently the setup that we have is, first we transform into the werewolf to gain a huge amount of bonus attack speed. The bonus attack speed will generate mana for this over here, which will then autocast the closest buff spell, which is this one over here. Meanwhile, we are working on this one with our mana that we get, which we insta-cast. As you can see, we have 14, it costs 14. Then we have the Forbidden Sacrifice. Honestly, I may even put that over here, right? Maybe that is smarter. And then I don't know if our mana has to recharge this one. That's one thing I have to check out. But yeah, I kind of like this one. So first, okay, yeah, enter battle. We immediately cast that. Then this one costs 60 because it got transformed. Well, it's kind of useless. That's not what I wanted. Do you even do something? Like, do you cast something? It actually casted! Wait. Never mind, then it still works. Sure, it casted only at like 40%, 43% of the spell power, but that's honestly fine. I think. I mean, honestly, I don't know, okay? It just looks good to me. I wonder if this one casts that one? It changes, right? So it goes for the other one, I believe. Okay. Oh, it goes for the other one because we turn into a human. Increase spell damage by X% for every 10 attack damage you have, where X is the spell's martial value. Oh yeah, okay, like I'm getting a headache. Now, I will just keep them because I don't know what's good. And because we already have something with martial, I believe. Yeah, this one, permanently gain martial 1. I kind of want to use that. Now, the werewolf is one that we kind of cast frequently, right? Well, what just happened? Portals to the next zone will appear after you clear an arena. Keep an eye out for the enemy's modifier, blah blah blah. While you're not low on life, take 30 damage whenever you cast a martial spell. While you're not low on life, take 10 damage whenever you summon a minion. I can do that. Now for the gem, gain 5 attack damage for 6 seconds whenever you cast or auto-cast the closest spell to the left. I believe you want to put this like on the Forbidden Sacrifice, as in on the right of it, because we multicast this with the help of this one. So I will put this on its right. Why didn't that work? There we go. So now we get a bonus damage, currently dealing 6% more damage. We can choose again if we just want to buy a bunch or if we want to have a level up. I think I'll go for level up for an extra slot because I'm kind of running out of it. And this is the tier 2 shapeshifter. Yeah, we have seen all of them and it looks like we have the best one, at least the highest level one. Maybe I could pick it up just for funsies, you know? Yeah, sure, let's do that. Let's roll. If you're standing inside of an ice pylon's area, permanently increase the spell's health bonus by 1. Wait, what? Okay, sure, I'll take that. It is, for some reason, kind of expensive. Yeah, look at this. Here it costs 25, here it costs 35. Why is that? I don't quite understand that. So currently I'm mostly going for synergies, or I try to go for synergies. But we could also go for a bunch of these passives, you know, that we get them up, because we need 2 of them. And I will pay attention to that with the next level up, that we do that. I mean, our werewolf is going crazy. Do you see that? Look at our health. And look at our healing. Isn't that insane? Huh? We don't need to be scared of any enemy. We just demolish them all with the basic attacks, by the way. We don't do anything else. So do you get cast a lot? Yeah, look at this. It gets cast a lot. Nice. That is exactly what we wanted because of this one. Gain 5 attack damage. 5 doesn't sound like a lot, but think about how fast we attack. And I like this crystal, but it does say it gains bonus 1 health permanently. I haven't seen that so far. Let's check it out after this fight if the value on it has changed. It could also be that every single time in the same battle that you cast it again, it's 1 bonus health. Which would make it a lot worse because I thought it would infinitely grow. And slap the last enemy. Perfect. Didn't someone else say something about permanent bonuses? Mastery spells are unique spells offered to you once per run. Oh, once per run. They don't use space on your board like normal spells do and are not offered in the spell shop. The first breakpoint for your mastery trait will always be active, even if you have no other spell of the trait. Oh, I understand that now. Okay, so because these are all non-super fitting, but they may be broken, I just don't understand it, I'll reroll for a bit. Okay, what is Rage? A resource that fills automatically over time. At maximum Rage triggers a Berserker state that grants attack speed, spell power, and increased area of effect for attacks. Kind of sounds cool, right? If you look at this, gain bonus spell power equal to 10% of your combined evasion hex deflection score. Wait, isn't that insane? Because we buffed this up like stupid with Empower, right? Yeah, and then I will just get rid of the cryo. Well, we don't need that, but I'll take this one. Good that I rerolled. Okay, so we got it. Now we have Soul Walker level 3. After you've built up enough of it, you're offered a few rewards that you can choose from. Resonance rewards can be skipped. Doing so offers you better rewards next time. Oh, that's interesting. Duplicate any tier 1, tier 2 or tier 3 spell. Now I would do that if I maybe had duplicates of them, but I don't have it, so I will just skip it. Oh, okay. That's a big one. Okay. I would say let's keep rolling, and oh, it's the Heart of Gold again. That is one that I battled with if I want to have that. You know what? I'll take it for now. I will just not take these useless ones. I mean, it would be good, but let's just stick to the things that we already have. Battle Cry, perfect. We just need one more of that. Oh, Forbidden Sacrifice. That is a very good one. And in case you're just wondering, no, I don't read them this fast, but we just go for certain ones, so I just look for the keywords. I mean, I don't want any of the other two, right? Yeah. We have our third Battle Cry. Autocast the closest buff spell, which is this one. So, while empowered, basic attacks grant you 1 hex deflection score. That's just insane. So we will recast this, right? Now, it only lasts for 5 seconds though. I think I will have this last, maybe. Yeah, that makes more sense to have this at the very end, because 5 seconds and we may already cast this while it still has 2 seconds left, so we waste that. Do we want to go autocast at 40% spell power after every 3 charges? Launch 3 golden missiles that deal 20 damage. Missiles revolve around you. kind of sounds cool. I can't go for this, right? So let's just go for the heart. Yeah, but the last spell, I think I may actually go for something entirely different. Now, it gets completely replaced by the werewolf. How long does it stay? It's still there. Oh god, okay, that stays for a long time. That's way longer than I thought. Oh yeah, that was for a very, very long time. I may have to change something, that maybe we cast a teleport before we go into the werewolf even. That might make sense. But look at the damage that we have and look at how we are almost invulnerable. Like our HP in the bottom left. The moment we take damage, we just build up more damage. Or HP, better said. I don't even know where that's coming from, why we get bonus HP, but I love it. I think it's because our spells become stronger. And yes, our HP is a combination of our spell power, right? The only thing that I want is AoE abilities. That would be good, because then we don't have to deal with the enemies for too long, which right now isn't a problem, but in the future when they become stronger, it could be a problem. Oh, that is the rage, right? Yes, this must be the rage. That was insane. Just how much damage he deals. Nice. Do we see a rage bar somewhere? I think it's in the bottom right. Yeah, Berserker. There it is. Okay. It's only per second though. It has nothing to do with how fast you attack. Elite units, we don't care about that. We'll just demolish you. Overlords do not attack, but instead provide an aura. And they summon additional enemies. Demigods, oh god. Okay, wait, what do they? Purple? So red, purple, and brown. Okay, could have been golden, you know, but sure. Teleport to the enemy with the highest health and deal 140 damage to it. If it's an elite, you know what? I want to have this first before our thing. Now this one also gets converted, but I don't really mind that because I don't really care. Oh, but the Earth Shatter also gets converted, right? Now that one is a little bit annoying. I think I will also put that to the front. That means our transformation is heavily delayed, but I would rather want to have a high damage spell, right? I think that makes more sense, and this one is one that will trigger, that gives us 25 hex deflection for 6 seconds. And when we get to this one, we have a huge amount of hex deflection, right? Let's keep rolling. Ooh, the Heart of Gold upgraded. Wait, that was a tier 4. I should have waited for a moment. Probably nothing that I want to take. I don't even know what's the point of having this one now, you know? It's kind of pointless. Another battle cry, beautiful. We definitely want... Maybe I should have went for this one. Well, yeah, probably. Okay, let's slow down just a little bit. Launch 3 ethereal orbs, permanently gain 1 spell power. The insane thing is that it says permanently. And that is insane. So I will use you. And I would say let's enter the battle. Now the plan is, yeah, first you do you. We teleport in, then you do the big chongest attack. Perfect. Then we will transform into a werewolf. Then all of the other things get cast. The last one is the werewolf bonus. And now we want to do you with the bonus that... Oh my, 196 bonus damage. Look at this. Did you just see the spell power there? Like the moment we cast the one ability here, one of them, it goes up like crazy. 239. Look at our shield. This is amazing! That's exactly what I hoped for. I just kind of didn't realize that the werewolf transformation messes up everything. Like, I did see it, but I kind of thought it would still use the main ability, and this is like, it costs more to have a bonus effect. But I don't think the base effect was there, because this is the first time I see the shield. Nice, though! Now, I don't really know how we make use of the last one, but do you see that? It just had 45 damage, so its damage is definitely going up. 614, 612, and it says 66, so I think the spell power is affecting it. Do you see that? 614, 615. Oh my god, look at the spell power of everything! What is doing that? Oh no, that's the last spell, right? Is it you though? I don't know if it's that one. I may have this completely wrong and I don't understand it. Select an item? Oh, this is a gem. Basic attacks grants a spell 1 mana. This has a 15% chance of being granted to all attack spells. Wait, that's insane. That's actually crazy in our build. Sure. We can move around the gems, luckily, so let's first move it out. But I definitely want to give this one the Tide Leech, that whenever we attack, we gain bonus mana on it, because it's such a low cost, so we will constantly trigger it and have it active. Maybe it's even overkill and we don't need that. Oh, I wonder if this can stack multiple times, the bonus damage. Because if that's the case, this would be insane. And then I think we'll put the Warlord, the one that gives us 5 attack damage whenever we cast or autocast the closest spell to the left on this one. Because here, this one only costs 14, right? It already gets 1 per basic attack. So not only does our mana trigger it, but just our auto attacks will trigger it, and this spell will trigger it. That's amazing! Okay, do I want to have experience or rerolls? I think I will still go for rerolls, but like this is the final time. Yeah, I don't care about... Oh my god, Battle Cry. Perfect. We just need a little bit more... Did we just upgrade you? We just upgraded you. It teleports to the enemies and deals more damage. And we get a bigger shield. Currently we have 2 breaker, which is good. We can go up to 3 though. Then we also gain more rage out of this, which is perfect because we need that to attack very fast. And then we get bonuses out of it. Soulwalker spells gain bonus spell power for every 40 rage you gain. That kind of explains why they go so insane, right? Look at this. That's 4 spells that we have. Maybe... I just realized that maybe we have so many of them. The only thing I want to do is... I want to get more slots now, but I want to also upgrade my spells, but I want to get more slots that we can get more skills. Yeah. Oh my god, look at how we're growing. 203, 204. The only thing that we need active is rage, but we are regenerating this very fast, it seems, and the moment we pop off with rage, 240. I mean, we're only on wave 9 out of 25. How insane will we become? And I expect on the next wave we'll get the next artifact on 10, 15, 20, right? That would make the most sense. Yeah, the only thing we're still missing is a decent AoE ability. Something a little bit better than the teleport and stuff that we have. But this one is a good one, the Earth Shatter. Because it scales up like crazy, is very good against elites. So at least they are not a problem for us. Wow, look at this, over 300. When you've never played the game, it's really complicated to not lose your mind. But it's incredible. I think I will still use the shop refreshers. Let's roll. Ooh. Launch 3 ethereal orbs. It also gains spell power. It has martial aid. It is a soul walker. You know, I will pick that up because it's a soul walker. I have no guarantee if I'll use it. That is a very good one. And here you can see the odds as well. I would say let's enter the battle. What is this? Don't tell me you can make the game fast and I only realized it now. Does anything change? Okay, so I see... Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay, there's a lot that changes, never mind. Oh, that's amazing. Here you can see our charges, the blitz charges, the energy charges. Okay. This... I mean, no, I would say it's honestly working now. Okay, I'm losing a lot of HP, holy moly. Yeah, that is the big problem. We don't have a lot of HP. No! Well, we don't have a lot of AoE abilities. Like, we do survive the enemies... But we need to kill them a little bit fast so that they don't get to attack us for this long. That is a very big issue. Why did we lose so much HP again? Because now I look at my HP with so many enemies around, it's like... Nothing happens. Huh? Why did I lose so much HP? What happened? That was easy. Gain 1 attack damage after every 4 attacks. Perfect for us. After reaching 20 stacks, this spell gains Martial 5. And 8 mana per second? Okay, you already know who we put that on, right? You take 40% increased damage while shielded. Ooh, I don't like that. 40% reduced hex deflect. That is like the perfect counter to me. No, 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 no. Spawn more hex casters, totally fine. Projectile spells fire 2 projectile. Yeah, like, we'll take that. But the other one I think may have killed me. Or maybe it wasn't a problem, but it sounded bad. So obviously the one that we put that on is our only AoE ability, this one here. So once it's charged up, it will gain 8 mana per second, just like casting itself, without us having to do anything. At this point, I think I will still go for the 3 rerolls, but in the next shop, we'll go for the bonus experience. There's another werewolf! Wait, we never got to upgrade that! Oh, okay, yeah, no, never mind. I'll keep rolling. It's just too important. Enemies inside deflected hexes take 10% increased damage for 6 seconds. Gain 30 armor? Wait, that's actually really good. No, but I have to go for the battle cry. There's just no way around it because we need 2 more. And then we are done with it. Oh, wait, did we just find it again? Okay, sure. Okay, I'm really scared about the next fight because the last fight was spooky and this time I'll pay attention to what happens to us. Okay, we are losing a huge amount of HP, yeah. Who is that though? I think it was one of the first guys that were there, maybe? Oh my god, like look at this, how fast we are stacking that up. And I think the moment we hit 20 with that, it will just constantly cast. Like look at this, how much mana it gets, without anything happening. Look, I'm about to die, but I'm gonna go down as a hero. We'll demolish as many enemies as we can, and now we're just regenerating a huge amount of health. I need a very good upgrade. Maybe I just need an additional spell. The concern of an additional spell of mine is, it may just mean that we delay all of our good skills that we have, right? And that would be horrible. We can upgrade Earth Shatter. I kinda just wanna go for the Marshal, right? Yeah, sure, let's do that. So, okay, I will still do the refreshes. Did we just get another Empower? It's still not upgraded though. Oh, that is evil. Come on, we just need a few more for some of our spells. Just a little bit more. Okay, just one more, come on. No! Oh, that's evil. Okay, okay, that sucks a little bit. It's fine. Please don't lose. You got this, come on. I need to hit the next resonance spot. I totally forgot about that. Did we ever hit that and I didn't notice it? That I could have skipped for a better reward? I think at this point I will just take it because I'm really concerned about our HP. Even though we do manage to keep it very high now for some reason. Oh yeah, we just upgraded you. Okay, 1900 is solid. 2000, very good. Come on, come on, come on. You need to cast more often. Oh my god, the damage on everything. Look at the damage of the spells. Okay. I honestly didn't think it would be so much fun to just have a game where you don't even have to play. But somehow it is. Gain 4 additional shop refreshes. Is it more than before? I think it is, right? Okay, let's upgrade something good. Oh. No, I need one more. There was also Werewolf decks. No. Okay, but listen, I want to have this on level 3 kind of, because I have a feeling this will be the hardest to find. In most of these games, when you pick them out of the pool, then there's one less in the pool to find. So if I have 8 out of 9, I really want to have the number 8. What is that? Oh wait, yeah, that's our spell here. 15 attack damage instead of 6? No, what was the last one? I think only 10, right? It was 10. Yeah. Oh, we didn't get an upgrade. This is so evil. I would say let's put them all together in order of priority, how I want to pick them up in the shop. Honestly, I don't really care about this one. I don't think it works. But I mean, it still gives us Soul Walker though. But if we find a different Soul Walker that has better attributes, better traits, I could take it. I need to get two more Soul Walkers somehow. So how's it looking now with our HP? Why are we so fine? I know we just upgraded our bonus damage, but this really shouldn't change that much. 25 bonus attack damage, by the way, because we keep increasing the spell power on everything. Wait, look at this, we are invulnerable. Why? How? Okay. I mean, now we start taking a little bit of damage, but it's really not a lot. Yeah. I mean, I guess the higher spell level just gave us a bunch of bonus HP. All of the enemies are dead, that was just it. Oh, a new helmet. After every 10 basic attack, autocast the closest attack spell to your mastery spell at 50% spell power. Which is this one. Spells that share a trait with your mastery spell have a 25% chance of generating a random charge. Wait. But we cast this one here like stupid, right? Because of the bonus mana. Let's give that a shot. I really like the vampire to heal, don't get me wrong. Oh, resonance, gain 10 attack damage. Area spells gain... Yeah, well, I don't really have a lot of them, right? I have this one. And that's it. Let's get ballsy. Okay. Oh, I should have taken the... No, we still have to find the upgrades. Honestly, I don't care about anything else right now. I just want to get the upgrades. I think this is really important right now. When you're good, link to the closest defensive spell and mana block it. Yeah, that sounds horrible, right? So this one here is a defensive spell. We could also go for this one to mana block it. Honestly, we could do that. No, we don't do that. I don't care. That just... I don't want to do something that could mess this all up, right? So because I don't really know how they work, I want to keep it chill right now and see how far we can get today. And once I understand the game a little bit better, I will try to mess around a bit more and see what I can do. That is where I want to test out. But right now I just want to get as far as possible. So do we get any random charges, by the way, from you? I mean, you do cast very often, my friend. I think I get a bunch of random charges, yeah. I don't fully understand it, okay? But, like, something happens over here with the charges. So I'm happy about that. What just happened? I think that was a bit too much for the game. This is so cool. Okay. Gain additional shop refreshes. Yes, we'll do it again. Oh, yes, Forbidden Sacrifice. Good. Maybe this one was good. Should have read it. And let's be honest, where do I put it? Even if it's good. I rather want to max out the ones that I have. Oh, do I just take you? But you will block this. So, mana block means it can't be cast anymore. On cast, it will teleport and give us a shield. I definitely do not want to get rid of the shield, right? Wait a second. Gain a shield equal to 400% of its mana cost. So the mana cost is 40, that's 160. So if I cast you, then you get cast at 85%. That still gives me the full shield. Wait, and we get spell power, right? So, well, but it would also get spell power. Okay, you know what? I'll pick it up just to check it out. If it maybe works. Okay, funny. Oh, you're so funny. What do I get rid of? Okay, I will get rid of, like, one of the old ones that we had. I will take the eye. I don't know how to put that into our build, though. That is my only concern. That do take 0 damage. Oh, no. Was that just it? Like, my shield gets immediately destroyed. Was that just it? No, you need to stack this up, please. No! Come on, kill the red one. Kill the red one. I think the red one is the strong one. I mean, that is a red one. Come on. You wait, oh, wait, we have 5 lives. I totally forgot about that. Okay, good. What are you even going for? You're going for the wrong enemies, my friend. Look at the damage here, by the way, from the Earth Shatter. It's 24,000. It's more than our main attack, which we're all about, right? That's what we build up, like an auto-attack based build. But more that our auto-attack triggers stuff, not that we deal the most damage with our auto-attacks. I still don't know if I really want to have this one, by the way. Spells that share a trait with this spell gain 25 spell power, but not itself. Gain 10 spell... Yeah, we don't like that. But this one is interesting because this one is a Soul Walker, right? Hexes spawn more overlords. You generate 20% less mana while near an overlord. I mean, I'll take it. It's fine. It did say it doesn't stack, so it's okay. Yeah, but we will put this on this one because this is the only, in quotation mark, useless spell, right? I need to find the good stuff. Okay, we can take you. That's good. You're upgraded. I don't care. Okay, another eye. Why do I get so many eyes? That is really not what I want to see. You're the bear form. I've seen it so many times. Ooh! Okay, I guess we get rid of you then, right? Yeah, let's get rid of you. So we have you upgrade. We have 2 of them. So we shouldn't run into space issues. Okay, that is very good. That is very good. Especially, well... Okay, this one doesn't really matter. Link to the closest defensive spell, mana block it. Autocast a linked spell. Now, here's the issue. What I have to do is... I have to mana block this spell. Yeah, so in other words, what we do is... We reduce the cost of this from 40 down to 25. And we also give it 5% bonus damage, just as a basis, right? That's actually really good. Wait, that's really, really good. Oh, when you upgrade them, the mana costs go up. Oh, that's bad. Well, I mean, still makes sense, right? Please don't die right away. Please tell me we got stronger. Look at my HP now. I have 4.5k HP. Honestly, if this doesn't do it, then I don't know what to do, because this was our by far biggest upgrade we could have done in a long time. Now, right now, it looks okay. It doesn't look okay at all. Well, it kind of looks okay. Right? Yeah. Did we manage to do it? Now, I really want to upgrade this one. That is very important. Oh my god, this is amazing. We get so much shield here, because now we have 2 shield abilities. And the funny thing is, this one just recharges on its own. Like, yeah. It's amazing. Do we need an additional slot? I will still go for rerolls. I really have to find an alternative spell. I mean, this one isn't so horrible, right? Because we do deflect a ginormous amount of hexes. And it would give us bonus spell power on the area spell, which is our main spell. I will pick it up, but I don't think I will use it. But if we level up, you know, then I can just put it in. Okay. This is now the difficult point, where we have the strong guy next to us, 2 of them. Our stun just went off perfect. The moment our stun goes off more often, we are kind of fine. Because that gives us enough time to charge up our shield. Look at like the ridiculous amount of shield that we get, isn't it insane? Why do you even get mana? Why was that? I'm sure it has something to do with one of the runes. Yeah, this has a 15% chance of being granted to all attack spells though. It is an attack spell. That explains it. Man, we have an amazing build. This is like the deadliest werewolf ever. It's not even about fancy attacks or something like this, like fancy casts. We just decided to fully buff up our werewolf and make him as overpowered as possible. And it worked out. Gain 3% attack speed for every 100 health you're missing. After every 5 attacks, gain 40 shield. That's insane. That's crazy. Again, we are fully about auto-attacking. So now, if an enemy manages to beat us down, we just become stronger. Gain 60 shield? Nah, we don't care. Okay, let's roll. Most of these, I honestly shouldn't even read them because they just mess with my mind. Now, that is a good one. I like that. Ooh, empower. Wait. Don't be silly, Dex. There's the werewolf form. Perfect. So now we gain 25 hex deflection. I like it. Ooh, another one. Or do we want to go for you? You are kind of a high level and you will give us a shield. But you give me attack damage. But I have so many of you. I will always go for the one I have more of. Attack spells gain martial 4 while you have at least 5 total charges. So over here. I don't know how to keep them is the problem. I think I will go for the eye again. Nice, now it's upgraded. Now the eye is Occult, Ward, and Seer. Do we have any of those? We do have Occult, but we need 3 of them to make it work. So this is really not the spell that I want to use. Okay, make me proud, please. Please don't say that we just lose now. Like, we got so many upgrades in this entire game. Okay. Do we even lose our shield? Don't forget, we now get bonus shield from our boots here. It's only 40 shield, but listen, every 5 attacks, I don't know if you see how fast we attack, but we attack incredibly fast. Take a look at the basic attack damage. Do you see how fast this is going up? Like, just how often the number changes, that's what it's about, because that implies that we didn't attack. And I'm not even sure if it can trigger on every single attack, if it's fast enough, or just does like, oh, once per second update. But it looks like it does it every single time we hit, yeah. Full HP. Like, we still have a ginormous amount of shield. Oh, look at this. A purple enemy. Yeah, that was it. Goodbye. So many teleports. Why is it even teleporting so much? So we will still go for the rerolls. That's definitely important. Honestly, I should just take the bear that it's out of the pool. Wait. I never considered that. If rarity of, like, what can appear is affected by how many of them you took out, then obviously you want to take them, get them to the gold level, the highest level, and just keep them in your inventory. Oh my god, I should have done that. And sure, if you need to end up, like, if you need to sell it, then that's just what happens. But at least it makes it more likely that you see all of the other things. Oh, I should have done that. I have no confirmation if the rarity is actually affected by that, but given how long it took to get some of my spells, like especially the battle cry, I think that's an actual case that happens. We are about to reach the next level of resonance, by the way. Now, I don't know if you'll get one before wave 25, but right now it looks like it, that every 5 waves you level it up. So we want to keep it until 25, because this is expectedly the hardest wave. However, it could also be that we want to use it right now to be strong enough to get there, and then we just get our upgrades in. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy, you know. Projectile spells, we don't really have that. Gain 12 shop refreshers, honestly good. All charges gain 60 effectiveness. I don't know what that means. Imbue a gem with 2 additional effects. Okay, that is, wait. Getting 30 shield on cast, really? Yeah, I definitely want to do that. So we will go for the 30 shield. Oh no, they change. Oh, I didn't know that. Gain 5 spell power on cast, auto cast. What? Do you understand how insane that is? That's ridiculous. Like, huh? We constantly cast this like stupid. What? I think this may be one of the last shops where I will still try to get everything. I could have went for the werewolf, but listen, I don't think we'll find 6 of them in like just a few shops. Keep in mind we are soon done. And the only thing I want to do is I want to level up one more time to put in one more spell, and that's it. The thing is, I don't even want to use the Eye of Autumn because it requires a ginormous amount of mana, so 2 ticks of our mana orb that could instead go for something that is really good, right? And this is what's holding me back from leveling up and using more spells, because we also can't use the same spells we already have. So, I don't really want to level up, I'll be honest. Maybe if I find a pure passive buff. Oh yeah, I should look for that. There are some that are pure buffs, and I don't even think they require mana at all. That would be fine, I guess. Okay, so, that was really spooky. I don't even know what just happened, but that was really spooky. One thing I've noticed, though, is the resonance window hasn't popped up, so I don't expect we'll get this on 25. In other words, the next time it pops up, I will just use it. But it looks like we have survived this stage, like our shield is going crazy, and keep in mind the lower HP we are, the faster we attack. And while it doesn't sound like a lot, like over here it's 3% per 100 HP missing, but right now we were missing 1600 HP, so 16 times 3 is 48% attack speed. And it may even multiply the bonus that we get from the werewolf here. You know, because the werewolf is just already on us the moment we transform, so it's our base attack speed, further multiplied by the bonus. 50 spell power, 20 mana cost. I could technically put this on the first one just to give it more mana, because we gain a shield out of that, right? But gain 1 attack damage after every 4 attacks is kind of insane. Now the only question is, where do we want to put that in? Maybe into the Eye of Summer, because this casts this, which is a shield, and triggers its own... Yeah, okay, let's not even discuss that, right? Let's just do it. Your charges lose 15% effectiveness per equipped projectile spell, totally fine. Hexes are larger, I don't care. While you're not on low life, take 10 damage whenever you summon a minion. We don't summon minions. It's like the best ever, right? So, Bloodforge, you go into the Eye. Perfect. We could have also put it into this one, but I think here it makes more sense. Because this will re-trigger this one really fast. Yeah, of course, and this is mana locked. Yeah, that would have been horrible. Let's go for more refreshes. We have another Eye. Okay, this is kind of a meme, honestly. Oh, Wolfie! Oh, okay, that's now difficult, because I don't really want to actually upgrade this, you know, because it gets transformed. So... Okay, I kind of hate doing this. But honestly, I'll never go for that. I know I just wasted a huge amount, but I need slots. If we get lucky, we actually get the werewolf, and this would be ridiculous. Why do I even keep getting these? Like, it doesn't matter at all. Oh, I want to have this one, though. Because this is just a defensive passive buff. What is the point of further upgrading that? I just don't see it. I don't know it. But the problem is I don't know it. Okay, I will get rid of the buff. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, really? Now you do that to me? Oh. I'm out of spaces. I can't change it. I don't know. I'm not really happy about the entire thing. I can tell you that. But the good thing is, at least it's a tier 2 spell, right? So it gives us a bunch of bonus HP, which is great. As you can see, every silver level gives us 600 health. So at worst, it's at least 600 health, right? Why is this so easy now? We are still at full HP. Oh my god, right. You now recharge yourself all the time. We don't even have to do anything. And this triggered... Oh, look at our shield. This is insane. Okay, honestly, this is really difficult. I kind of want to reroll. At the same time, though, this one, our leftmost spell gets refill 3. So this means that our mana regenerator would go over, for example, this spell multiple times, or whatever I put into the first slot that is a spell. Alternatively, we could also go for gain armor equal to 25% of your combined mana cost, which is quite a lot, because keep in mind, we want to go to low HP, but we don't want to die. And while we're on lower HP, this is increased to 75% and grant you know what, I will go for that. Okay, so now it gets really difficult, and we may have to say goodbye to some of these that we have accumulated, just because we need to get slots for something else. Okay, or we just get nothing at all. That also works, sure. Really? Seriously? Yeah, none of these are good. Okay, well, let's continue. Let's hope that our armor is good. I think this decision was right. You have to keep in mind, we get a huge amount of shield as well, right? So, that shield should be affected by our armor, because it reduces the damage the enemies deal, making our constant shield that we get more valuable, making our HP regeneration more valuable, and if we allow the enemies to take us to low HP, like to 25% HP, and then we become super bulky, right, because we triple our armor, we will just stay at that value. But because we lost like what? Like if we are down to 25%, we have lost 3,700 HP. So 37 times 3 is 101% bonus attack speed. Isn't that perfect? Like come on, you gotta agree with that, right? Let's roll. That is one that I know. I can't buy it. Let's go for the werewolf. Let's just do it. I mean, I would really love the empower, but there's also something in me that really doesn't want to use it. The reason is the only thing that goes up is its cost and how much attack damage we get, right? But we benefit so much out of it just being cast all the time. So I don't really want to upgrade it. I'm fine with that. Okay. Ooh. No, that is a little bit... Okay, listen, we'll never ever max this out, right? I should have just kept one of them. Ooh. Summon an Eldritch Horror. It's a projectile attack spell? Grant a horror 40% increased base attack speed, and yeah, sure. I mean, like, we don't care, right? But you know what? I'll take it. Then it's out of the pool. Oh, I should probably take the same tier. Like that. Like if I, for example, this is tier 3, right? So if I want to have more of it, I should pick out tier 3s. Because I assume most games, what they do is they first random what tier you get. So for example, tier 3. Or in Potato, it's the rarities, right? And then what they do is they take out of the pool that is available, they put all of the items that are left in the pool into just a roulette, right? And then they spin it. So if you have 20 of one tier 3 type, or like 9 of the tier 3 type, right? Then it has 9 times the chance to appear. And this is why we want to take others out that we don't want to have of the same tier. I mean, this is kind of brutal, like we don't even lose HP. Why did I go for armor? What was the point of that, huh? Do we actually beat this first try? Are we that insane? Oh yeah. Well, I guess we'll get rid of the summoner again. Let's go for empower again. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my god. I hope it still has the martial aid effect that everything just gets more damage, but it doesn't look like it because these are on 100, right? No, wait. No. Maybe it's just for the red ones, but I don't think so. Oh, cool. We just need one more of that. Okay, do we want to cheat? Huh? Do we want to cheat? 315 damage, by the way, 200 shield. This one is the one that triggers it all the time. Maybe I should have kept this one. Now, let's be honest, I was running out of slots, so I think this was the right decision. Did we just get our defensive buff again? That is the one that I wanted to slot in, so that's kind of perfect. Yeah, I know most of these, and sure, it could be that one of them has a synergy that I can't see. But let's not, like, if you get held up too much when you freshly play a game, it's just a huge overload, and it's oftentimes better to stick to one thing you're doing to better learn it and understand it, where it went wrong and where it went well, right? And if you constantly change it, you never get to explore that. We are just straight up demolishing this elite. Or this, what was it? The demigod, right? Or something like a semigod. So who's stealing all of the damage? The Forbidden Sacrifice! It has the most damage, and the only way how we trigger it is with this ability. The eye. What? By the way, what happened to the resonance? I picked that at one point? When? Duplicate any tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3 spell once. I mean, I would love to have the health regeneration or the spell power, but I'll do that. Because we will go for... How do I... Oh my god. We may actually do it. Please. Okay, look for tier 3s. We'll take the tier 2. Look for tier 3s. Tier 3? All of them are tier 3. Yeah, sure, let's just remove you. No, this is like the last shop that we have. I need to get something here. No! Oh, that is a tier 3. Now, the thing is, we need 6, so I can't take any of these. Let's just roll. Like, we need 6 of the eyes, right? I could have maybe sold one of these, like this one, the tier 2, for tier 3. Yeah, okay, sure, let's do that. That's fine. Oh, last roll. Really? Why did I even get the empower again? That is so sad. It was so close. Does it do anything if I sell? No? Man, now I'm a little bit mad. I'll admit it. And I hope we don't die now. Come on, you can do this. We have so many upgrades. Look at our HP, how insane that is. 5,700. Huge shields. In the entire fight so far, we've only regenerated a little bit over 100 HP. Like, this is how long we have our shields active that we barely regenerated anything. And the funny thing is, we get so much shield that we pretty much just heal off the little bits of damage that we take. We have 1,500. Like, now that they are 20 out of 20. Yeah, this is going a little bit crazy. What numbers? 400. I have never checked out these numbers again. 404. Number not found. Please, please. Okay, there's still 80 enemies left. I really want to bump this higher, but I think we have hit the record there, right? 450. Do you think we can reach 500? I don't know what gives us the multiplier. I know it's like the Soul Walker or something in there, or the Breaker. 482. We are getting so close to it. Do you think this one back here is actually giving us spell power, as it was supposed to do? I'm not sure about that. 500! 500! Dude, this is a bloodthirsty Giga Tank Werewolf. Blood Boil. Permanently emit a ring of fire that deals damage equal to 10% of your armor. Imagine we would have had that. That was amazing. Honestly, that was so much fun. I didn't expect a lot out of it because the game plays itself right. But the thing is, I like a twist on Horde Survivors because otherwise it feels like I'm just playing the same thing again and again. And here it's really important that you make the right choices that the character can use properly. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.